Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, Malone Stadium, home to the uLM Warhawks, and fans have been getting ready for this one pretty much all week. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the James Madison Dukes. And the Dukes will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Warhawks offense takes the field. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Gets rid of it. He's got him.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
The Warhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
The chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Wilson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
You know, that's a great job by the receiver on that curl route. There's a lot of receivers that finish the route and they just stop. And that allows the DB to close the gap and then knock the ball away. Nice job by that receiver continuing to come back to his QB.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. And tackled there by the defense.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Pocket breaking down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Warhawks will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So James Madison's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new scheme.
He tries to take the top off. He's got it inside the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, James Madison. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. On the run, fires downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Warhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires the pass, intercepted. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Dukes! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team.
This offense will find different ways to get their backs involved. It's not just tailbacks, but how about the fullback there? He makes a catch just for a few yards to help keep this drive going.
Kick is in the air. Now on the return. He gets a block. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Quarterback on the keeper. He's all the way down. electric run has them set up.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground and
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead at week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Breaks into the open. Pass to 50. The 40. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, uLM. I think it's fair to say he didn't exactly have blazing speed on that one, but efficiently maneuvers his way into the end zone.
He had enough speed, Reese, to get into the end zone. That's what he had. That's all you need. You don't have to have the fastest 40 time in the world. Can you get in the end zone? Yes, he can.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Quickly complete. At the 40, there he goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
He'll try to do it himself. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
This time it's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Dukes line it up with a 1st and goal. Goes to the option. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
He'll bring it out. It's Evans. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that.
Pulls it in on the left. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here.
I ain't even
Finds the
seen
tight end.
it.
The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Griffin. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. And the Warhawks are flying down the field. Wants to throw again. Gets it out quickly.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
The Warhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll pull it down and run. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
Off play action on first down. Pucks it out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line gets set, first down. The give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Dukes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He's going to let it go. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air, it's Dyer. That's caught. It's Parker. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man. It's Brown. Tackled there by the defense. And the Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end.
Dang. He just threw it at that nigga's feet. That's fucking nuts.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. That play just got
That's crazy.
back. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, James Madison. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff. It's Griffin. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
What?
He's going to take off. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid.
I just knocked their quarterback out the game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked
Finito.
out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. The give to the tailback. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help.
Wipe that nigga nose.
And the Warhawks in the hurry up. Back to throw. It's Mooney. Got a man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
But I know they ain't just call it passing firm.
On 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Griffin. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A Gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Wants to go up top. Hit as he throws. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, and it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
On target to the left. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a 1st down, and they've got to show this urgency. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Just
Right now, bro. I'm free all day tomorrow. Alright, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me, bro.
seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the Warhawks will boot it away to start the second half. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Dropping back, it's Dyer. It's complete to the right. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. The Dukes can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback adapting. Finds a little space. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
They're dealing with a second and long. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. He'll pull it down.
I think it's 92.
About 5 yards short of the first.
And I like that a lot by this defense, like understanding this guy's a threat. He's already shown you he will take off and run the football, treating him like a running back, playing pass, but understanding that can happen, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in. Still running at the 40. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And the Dukes are marching down the field. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Pressure coming. Got the first himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll go to the ground. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The play action fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got him.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. They'll try the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered.
There he goes! And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. They want to run it left here. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
The sure hands, it's Parker. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? With the catch, it's Barber. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Parker. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Griffin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Warhawks will punt this one away. Hauls it in at the 25. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires on the move. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
Has to uncork this one off his back foot. And it's caught inside the 30. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Grabs it in the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definite.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dukes.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
56, uLM 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Wilson.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
The give to the back, and the ball's free in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, James Madison. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Trying play action. Complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Looking downfield, it's Mooney. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field. But
he hurls one deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Pass interference. Defense.
That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. And the Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Mooney. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The Warhawks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
you can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out every...
Right down the boulevard. Inside the 40. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Dukes. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
uLM Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. The give out of the gun. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Mooney. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Looking left.
What?
Speeding down the left side. Past the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
Looking for the end zone. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's the fabulous part. A late touchdown.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. The Dukes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Rides to back and leaves it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And the Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Well, jet sweep pass. Oh, better look out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Dukes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Going to the running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know